moms of 5, of 10. Tuko na moms of 10 kweli.
Dads,
aunties, whoever. It's Monday again, and you know what that means?
It's Conversations Monday.
Tunapata wageni wazuri. They are flowing really well. Yes. So as it is our custom, weekly tunawapatia dosage ya tips, fun times, laughter, and today we want to talk about maternal mental health. I don't know, motherhood just can take you into the deep pits.
The gutter.
Whether you have support or not, sometimes it is just tough kabisa. And we are passionate about history, mental health and all. So atujaleta tu mtu kienyeji. Tumeenda kawaida wapi Malaica. Tukachukua specialist. Tukamuleta hapa.
Unaona venye ni painting.
I know. Manze, in fact, tutachukua hadi picha yetu kwa Instagram.
Because
no, we cannot give you just half her. We have to give you the full her.
Are you single, daktari?
Are you single? Nichoche kidogo. Nichoche. Nichoche. Yeah, so as you
on the next episode,
nitachocha. Lakini hata hapa kama umeona, you're just not someone's father or husband, please. You're just someone's uncle, brother, neighbor.
Ulisema ule uncle yako ako single, alipata mtu?
By the name mahani.
She's always telling her uncle to us.
If you're watching,
painting is here.
Know you. Anyway, let's jump into it. Mental health. Yeah, moms. I think moms are really. Look at me being so rude. They will introduce yourself. Surely.
Manners.
I'm just so excited about this. I think inafaa iongelelewe even more than inaongelelewa. That's I'm being rude kidogo.
Okay. My name is Ivanna Waweru, and I'm a counseling psychologist. I'm a partner with Malaica, and I work as their psychologist. And I'm happy to be here.
We're happy to have you.
Karibu.
Yes.
Na hii jina Malaica mumeisikia sana. Akini acha nikwambie. Kama haujaenda kutafuta online, who is Malaica, what do they do, or you've not applied to those support, Miss G, you want us to talk until mdomo ikauke. Please go look for them. Yeah. So I just want to go into this conversation. First of all, maybe you can start by defining. Okay, tukisema maternal health, what really are we referring to?
Okay, when we say maternal mental health, first it's about mothers. The maternal part is mothers. The mental health is the aspect of their emotions, their thoughts, and their feelings. So I know emotions and feelings sound the same, but they are not. And so it's basically talking about their emotions, their feelings, and what they're going through. Yeah.
Okay, their thoughts, their emotions and feelings. So sasa tupatie difference ya emotions na feelings.
Emotions. Okay, emotions is what you go through and they are deeper. The feelings are sad, happy, the basic, yeah. Emotions is more deeper and it's something you're going through. So let's say anxiety, you're going through the deeper sense of anxiety. Yeah.
Unasema emotions ndio they're brought about by triggers.
Yes, and also they're long term. Yeah, they're brought about by triggers, or they're brought about by your environment or what you're experiencing, but they take longer and they also take you, I think they affect you for a longer period of time.
So what are the most common maternal mental health issues that you've come across that are there?
Okay, so they are the ones that are mental health conditions that are postpartum depression, baby blues, anxiety. Anxiety happens to most moms, and that happens when the mom is going through the pregnancy, or also when they are a new mom and they're anxious and they're going through the anxiety. So that's also, it can be a disorder, generalized anxiety disorder. But before you diagnose, we don't diagnose a lot, or I don't diagnose a lot. We deal with those issues as they come, and also with the triggers and where the mom is coming from.
Okay. Niliona pia ingine Postpartum psychosis. What is that?
Postpartum psychosis is when the mom goes crazy and is not able to take care of their child and show up for their child the way they're supposed to, and not able to understand the environment and how they're not able to be themselves.
Anachizi.
So I don't want to say it in a bad way.
So anachizishwa na mtoto ama
Just the situation at hand.
Yes, you know when you're overwhelmed until you can go crazy. Even people go crazy.
So would you say that hawa watu wanauanga the infants ama unasikia ametupa kwa choo hayuko sawa?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a mental health issue that has gone overboard and has gone to psychosis.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't want to use the labels a lot because again, you have to diagnose someone with this and you have to take a test.
Okay.
But yes, those people who kill their children have gone through such things. It's a mental health issue that has gone out of hand.
So what's the difference between postpartum depression and baby blues? And how long do baby blues last?
Baby blues is for a short period of time, so 2 weeks. Yeah. And then after it takes 2 weeks, if it goes on and you're still feeling the same, then it goes to postpartum depression. But you do have to get diagnosis from a psychiatrist.
Or you just can't say ati ni depression.
Unajua tunasemanga I feel
depressed.
I'm feeling depressed.
So we use that word a lot, like loosely, too, without knowing okay.
And you see, I'm a psychologist, not a psychiatrist, so I cannot diagnose the patients. But what we do is we help them identify the issues they're going through, simplify them, and deal with them. So again, I move away from labels.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in layman language,
Yes.
Define postpartum depression. Psychosis at least umetuelezea. Baby blues ni kama tu Monday blues, right?
Ni kufeel vibaya. You know, like when you get the child, you're not used to eat, you're stressed, you're sad, you're like, okay, I can't go.
You need to adjust. Yeah. Okay. So I would define postpartum depression because a lot of married moms, okay, acha tu nisiseme married. A lot of moms go through this, but then the people around you, ai hapana, wewe unajifanya. Ai, wewe unapataje? Muafrika unapataje?
Sisi hatukwangi depressed, we are thick.
We are thick, hatukwangi depressed. Ati itapita hata si tulipitia hapo, and probably they were also going through it. So maybe the definition itasaidia mtu kuona mali mwenzake yuko ama mali yeye mwenyewe yuko.
Yeah. So basically postpartum depression is feeling a sense of helplessness, a sense of hopelessness, and also a very heavy cloud of sadness, but also that goes on for a period longer than 2 weeks. So it has to go on for so long that you're like, okay, and it's affecting your daily functioning. You're not able to function as you used to or as you're supposed to.
Kama usingizi, for example.
Yes.
Like haulali
juu sasa si kuna mtu hapa anafaa nyonye 2 hours.
Yeah. So also just feeling helpless, like your situation is, you've lost hope, your life is over. There are moms who think that, oh, now because I've gotten this child, my life is over. Oh, I have no future. Oh, my husband has left or my boyfriend has left and now I'm alone.
Okay.
I think I want to end my life. My life has no meaning, such feelings. And that they go on and on and on. Yeah.
And it is such a sijui paradox ama nini that something so beautiful can bring you so much sadness.
Uliona that video ya, I think ni Instagram niliona. The mom is there, I think baby alikuwa breastfed already, but amelia. Mama nika alikuwa anamgombanisha She was so Adi, sasa the dad came, ndo akachukua mtoto.
Oh yeah, they were calling it they were calling it something to insinuate that mothers can snap. They also just snap
in your newborn.
So mtoto alikuwa analia. I think she had done everything she knew to do.
And she was over it.
And she was over it. And I think angechapa mtoto kama
alikuwa anaenda kumchapa.
Alikuwa anaenda kumchapa but then akagonga huku kando. It is the father who now alikuja slowly akanyembelea akachukua huyo mtoto.
And sometimes you say it's psychosis, but it's just feeling, there's a way your feelings can be too much in you. Yeah. Like you have so many emotions in you and then even you would do that, even both all of us, So it's just to make sure that you're not carrying so much emotion in you and you're not expressing it in the right way. Yeah. So I think moms sometimes hold it in because they're trying to be strong. Some moms, So there's that. It doesn't have to be psychosis. It can just be that season where you're carrying a lot. There's no one to offload on. There's no one to support you. The support system is not there. And you just crash.
I've seen moms also talk about I don't want to see my child anymore, and I wish my child just died, or ama niende nimurudishe mahali, I do away with that child. That's under postpartum mama psychosis.
It's not even psychosis. Again,
it's just the
because you would have to look. It's not good to. I've said that so many times, but it's not good to
label. Okay.
Yeah, because this person could be alone. There's no one around them to help them. They are frustrated. Maybe their partner is not there. So the environmental factors are leading to them to what they're saying. So it's okay. Yeah.
Ama partner ako hapo lakini afanye kitu. Unaona married single mom.
Anakuuliza tu 6 weeks imeisha. Mbona unipati?
Even before the 6 weeks.
Even just hold. Acha tu niongeleshe tu mtu hapa. And I'm not doing this ati kwa sababu we are here advertising Malaica. This support group that Malaica is offering, the online support group where you have people to talk to. Sometimes you prepare hangouts, you go meet other moms. It is very important. It helps so much in preventing such things. Probably your partner doesn't care. The people around you don't even understand what you're going through. Ulipewa mimba ukakanwa na ukawachwa. Please just find this a way unaweza join online support group for 99 bob only per month.
Only.
And I don't know if you're sponsoring people. If you're not, maybe they can see how they can sponsor 1 or 2 people only. Because I think it is very important for moms out there. And even if atungekuwa ati hapa with Malaica and all, I think I'd still insist on this. Even in our episodes, we insist on having support around you, accepting help. Because mimi, okay, tulikuwa tunaongea certain day na Zoo in one of the episodes. Na tulikuwa tunajiuliza ama tulikuwa na
nayo
because okay, we don't know. We didn't have a professional diagnosis, but we really had low moments. And I remember just seeing the 4 walls in my house. My work is to sit on the couch the whole day, to breastfeed. You're a cow.
COVID mom, hello. Mama wa COVID hapo tuko na story.
Your husband is unaocha bwanako akiamka asubuhi akienda kazi, his life is going on. His career is growing, you're just there, and it really it used to take a toll on me. And I had friends, you know, I had friends around me. I had my husband would help when he could. Sasa na imagine ule mtu mwenye hana support system. Ndio Malaica. Please reach out tukwambie venye sasa utajoin your support group. It's very important.
Another question. How do hormonal changes during pregnancy na postpartum affect the mom's mental health?
I think the hormones, there's a surge in hormones. So when you're pregnant and also when I think the first few months, as a medical, I'm not a medical doctor, but I know the hormones are there. And so I think it affects your mental health in terms of that you're more sensitive or you're more prone to feel certain things deeper. So if it's sadness, it's prolonged, it's more intense. If it's happiness, it can be intense. I mean, some people are happy when they get children. Especially with the right support, with the right environment around you, with Malaica, you know. Our moms are happy moms. We say happy moms,
happy baby, happy family.
So I think some moms, so it's also intense. So sometimes you focus only on the bad, but in that moment of increased hormones or a surge of hormones, your emotions are always intense. For anyone, even when you're almost on your period, you find yourself like, oh, I'm so sad.
I almost could TikTok. I almost signed myself into a psychiatric hospital, and then I got my period, and I'm fine.
Mimi siku ingine nimekasirikia bwanangu, nimemwambia itisha lunch na kuja. Nimefika hapa mjamaja itisha lunch. Nini mbaya na huyu? Alafu bado nimefika chini, nilikuwa nakungoja ndio useme Kenya. What do you mean? Wait, itisha tu food. So after many feed, nakuja niambia najua tuko karibu kunyesha.
I know what you're
umeshiba sasa uko sawa. Niko like so yes.
So I think hormones have a way of affecting women. And but I think again they are part of who we are. We need to accept them and work around them. Because we can't really take away our hormones, can we? No, we can't. So anyway, it's just to help those moms, and I think that's why we say they need more support. They need a really more defined support system. Yeah.
And another question. How do hormonal changes during pregnancy na postpartum affect the mom's mental health?
How do hormonal changes during pregnancy and postpartum affect the mom's mental health? I think And I think many moms, when they're pregnant, they don't take the initiative to find support. You know, like even look for Malaica support group, talk to my family members, be in touch.
They want to be anajiseclude at yeye. Okay. And then experience ya pregnancy ya mtu inaweza affect pia whether inaweza determine kama mtu atapata postpartum.
Maybe.
How would you think?
Say I had a bad experience during my pregnancy. For example, your example nimepeana hapa ya mtu alipachikwa mimba, mtu akakana na ameenda na hapo. It can use. Okay. So that person is more prone to getting the postpartum depression.
Especially because I feel like those 9 months are meant to prepare you. And if mentally you're not prepared, physically you're not prepared, then it hits you harder. Yeah. And so I think the preparation is all those things. So even if it's not your partner, even if your partner left you, how can you deal with that? Is there someone you can talk to? Is there someone you can get support from? Is there a group of women? Malaica, even your friends, like
follow mama wote kwa hiyo comment section ya TikTok. Yeah, before pregnancy and after. And then you Malaica.
Yeah. Also follow us on TikTok. That is another support group.
Huko mama wana therapize themselves. Watu wana diagnose ananga huko.
Lakini sisi hiyo si hao wanaitisha for 99 bob. Hiyo 1 bob hapo yako tu.
Ni yetu.
Yeah, so you have friends. Kuna mama wanasemanga I don't have a friend, I can't talk to anyone.
Malaica
to you for free.
No, then
just subscribe. Then Malaica is for 99.
Yeah.
So you have a
but it's really helpful.
Malaica is really helpful. I had a question siji imepotea wapi, so I'll just check here.
Hello, mommy brain.
I really had one that was burning. Oh yes, Nini, how can you now support a husband ako hapo, I notice my wife is not okay. No, unajua kuna watu wezi waambie you're not okay. I notice my wife is not okay. And ameanza kushuku probably this person could be going through the postpartum, but the wife seemed to kuambia. So how would such a husband support the wife or even friends? Wanna notice our friend kidogo.
Ama yani firstborn daughter, she doesn't know how to ask for help.
Ama mtu ajui ku ask for help. So how would you support such a person? And how would you you're not a professional, but how would you tell someone, I think you have postpartum depression? How would you diagnose someone without you being in a kind way? Asione ni kama
unadhani amechizi.
One thing I would say is that if you find someone has an issue and they look like they're not okay, it's important to ask them what they need. You know, in just a simple way, just ask them, by the way, you don't look like you're okay. Do you need anything? Is there something that you'd like for me to do for you? Try and identify their needs and meet them. Because even as you say, they're not okay, there must be something you've identified. Yeah, so just help them with that. Help them, support them in your own way. Because again, forcing someone to get help or forcing someone to see their problem is the worst job.
Ndio nilikuwa nikuulize
na sisi wanawake sababu huyu mtu mwenye yuko sawa, ngoja huyu mtu
sisi wanawake
anani affect
kama nakuasha sasa deal na wewe.
Even as women unaulizangu, are you okay? I'm fine. Huyo I'm fine, utafanya aje na yeye sasa?
Sina mwambia what you're seeing.
Mimi nitakwambia mimi ukiniambia you're not fine, I'll tell you.
For example, maybe okay, let's say you're seeing that they're not taking care of maybe they're ignoring their child, or maybe they seem sadder than before.
Guilty. Are you depressed? Ama amejifungia.
So I think now it depends on what you're seeing and you can tell them to do. You support them on how to do it better.
Twende tuoge.
Na unaambia twende tuoge?
No, like twende kwa bafu nikuchemshie maji uoge.
Okay. Unamuuliza, can I do this for you? Can I do this for you?
Nikushikie mtoto you just have your time.
Ama you go and sleep.
Okay. Lakini sasa again, allow me to najua umenijibu, but maybe if I rephrase my answer, I can get a different answer from you. This person, for example, huyu aogi, ananukia watu kwa house, ndio? Umemuuliza nikuchemshie maji? Nikushikie mtoto uende uoge? Uko sawa? Niko sawa. Huyo sasa tunasaidiana aje? Because I know you've said I deal with myself, but kama huyo
And affects everyone.
Everyone, including my pace, and I truly want to help from deep down. So how would you again kindly tell that person, by the way?
Okay, but I think kindness has also a limit, because if it's something that you really need to do and that needs to be to help everyone else, then you need to take a sterner step and tell them, okay, now I think this is the problem, and be direct. And also, if you need someone to help you to be more direct, call someone and let them be more direct.
Or you just be firm.
Yeah, because you see something that's affecting others. And it could be that or something else. Many things affect people, even rudeness. Being harsh with people and talking rudely in the house. So you need to realize when you've been kind enough, for how long, and know when to stop, and know when to face the bull by the horn.
And how can a mom's mental health affect the child?
Of course, if when they're pregnant or after, or can I
after the baby is here now.
Yes.
Mental health is affect mtoto akiwa kwa tumbo.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, how?
So kama where you're a sad mommy, your baby is also feeling the energy. I think when you're pregnant, energy emanates from you and into your baby. So they might not know you're sad, what feeling that is, but they'll feel blue. You know that? I like. So for me, I believe energy moves from you to your baby. When you're breastfeeding, if you're sad, now after you give birth, it moves from you to your baby. So, and then also how you treat your baby, the warmth. If you don't have warmth, they can feel that you're cold. You're just, you're cold to the touch. So it's how you treat your baby. They can tell, things are not okay. You're crying, you're always crying. A happy mom always passes on that energy, and so as we say, also the sadness passes on to them. And even when you're pregnant, they can feel anxiety. They can feel, especially if it's too much, the baby will also come out feeling a certain type of way. Rejection, they say, it happens. So it's either the spirit, or I don't want to speak about the spiritual aspect, but energy moves.
Because now me, when I was 8 months, I'm at 9, I'm at 8. We got into an accident. And then the baby didn't kick for 1 hour. Was it because I was anxious? Ama ni hiyo kustuka? Okay.
Wanna feel? Your heartbeat maybe the flow of blood has gone to a different level. So they can feel.
Okay.
They're part of you.
So let me ask you. So you've told us how this can affect my child. So how do I now get help? Ndo sasa nikuwe better. Because definitely if I'm not okay, I'll not treat my baby okay. So how do I get to the point of getting help? How do I work on myself for the sake of that child?
One thing I always say, and I've said with moms in Malaica, and I think all moms will come for therapy in Malaica, and we have discounted rates for moms in Malaica. So if you're in Malaica, you only get you get a session at only 1,900. Ushaisikia session ya 1,900. Ushaisikia. Anyway, so how we help the moms is they learn how to love themselves. Because that's the most important thing. I think mothers forget. They say, I want to help my child, I want to help my husband, I want to make sure my family is there.
Or they forget themselves.
And in our African culture, we've been trained how to be loving partners.
Nurturing.
You just make sure everyone is okay apart from
yourself.
So let's pretend me and you are in a session, okay? I have come here. Let's pretend I don't love myself.
My body has gone down the drain.
No, sex is not even the same again.
Please, I cannot ride. What is riding?
What is right?
I look like an elephant.
Things are just bad. So please take me through the process of how do I get to, you're loving myself.
Okay. So when you feel you can't do certain things, what makes you feel like you can't do these things? So let's say, you've talked about sex, but I'm just wondering, is there anything else?
Okay.
That example.
It's okay.
Yeah, okay. So if you feel like you can't show up in bed the way you used to show up, what's stopping you?
My body are sagging.
Do I look like a pig?
I have this pouch.
Wait, when I'm on top, do I look like a pig?
I'm
in my head.
His view, what is his view?
Okay, so who told you that you might look like a pig?
But I can see.
I see
myself
like you can,
in the mirror.
The nyamas are nyamaing everywhere.
So you feel like you look like a pig? What makes you feel like? Did you ever? Someone ever called you a pig?
No, my weight. Too.
No, the weight, and then the tummy imeenda ikalala juu ya
and then
thighs.
one boob is also bigger than the other.
Yeah.
So
And the titties have fallen.
Yeah, they're
because
fallen.
of breastfeeding now.
Okay. Have you learned how to accept your body? How do you feel about your body?
No, I forgot one. We started having sex the other day, then maziwa the session ended there. Now what to do?
Please help us.
Please, it's too much. We have never done that. Now I'm a cow. I produce milk.
But typically, those are just some of the feelings a mom will feel. So you'll just ask them.
The way you ask a lot of questions.
You ask a lot of
just
questions.
to help them to see where they're coming from. Because this feeling must be coming from somewhere. From a perspective. And a lot of therapy happens from changing perspective and changing the narrative of how you see yourself and how you see the world. And how you think the world sees you. So it's really changing the narrative and seeing yourself as the special person you are, which many women have not been able to see, and also breaking the childhood wounds that we have. You know, most of us have carried a lot of things we were told.
And then your child, ukiwa na mtoto sande unaziona, they come out.
Very clearly.
Oh, really? So just because of how I see my body after delivery can be a reflection of childhood wounds.
Endelea tu kula chips, hakuna mtu atakuoa.
Oh, okay.
People who are very big, quote unquote big, they're okay. They just think they're awesome. They don't care. They sing well. Those people sing well. They're dancers.
They do their crop tops and their shorts and they're good.
So you who's thinking, and that time when someone looks at you, they're like, okay, but you're okay. Why are you saying you're not okay? So it's where you're coming from, the things you've been told, the things you've believed, and most of us have never challenged where we're coming from and the things we've been told. We're just carrying it.
You've been conditioned that way, and we remain that way.
So are you telling me mtu anaweza kuja session kwako for postpartum depression and then you end up healing childhood wounds
as much as possible? Yes.
Okay, but that's a lot of work, isn't it?
But it's not me who's doing the work.
Yeah, like the one doing the work. That's a lot. I'm imagining that's a lot of emotional hard work.
But it is, and that's why it's important. That's why people pay for therapy, so that when you come, you don't just not do the work. So you take value,
You put money on it.
yeah, and you put the work in because it's hard work. It's not easy work. But the therapy is hard for the client more than it is for the therapist. Of course, the therapist carries you and supports you and guides you, but it's more work for you because you have to face those sides of you that you really don't like, you really don't even accept, but you have to face them.
Umesema hapo story ya hard, nikakumbuka. Now, you're a therapist. You're a firstborn daughter in your family. You are... No, it's hypothetical. Sometimes na feeling ni kama, as the firstborn daughter, na feeling ni kasi na capacity. Like, kila mtu ako hapo na shida. You need to be a wife, you need to be a mom, you need to be a sister. You know, you need to be a daughter. Sometimes na capacity. Now you as the therapist. Pia unaendanga therapy.
For sure.
Are there days you feel like, hey, leo sina capacity. Na unafaa uingie job.
Sana, na nakosa kwenda. If it's not mandatory, if it's not a session I had booked, there are days I take off.
Because again, you also come first.
You need to re-energize.
And if I'm teaching people to make sure they come first, then I also have to practice the same.
Okay.
Yeah. But also what you were talking about, how moms, girls who have been the firstborn or they've just been given responsibilities at home, we also help them to learn how to let go. And not always be the one who's the savior.
Wewe ndio ambulance tu. Kila kitu tu.
We teach you to take a step back.
Yeah. Sometimes acha iungue kidogo, utakuja kudini baadaye.
Kuna mwenye atakuja realize after you take a step back, the people who will do that work that you
imagine no one died because you didn't show up.
Yeah.
No one. Yeah. So it's very interesting how it happens, but I think we should all take a step.
Firstborn daughters, take a step back. I can say firstborn daughters, firstborns.
Anyone who feels overworked, and realize that everyone else can also work.
Please.
Alafu kwa support systems, tumetaja support system sana. So what is a proper support system? If I'm looking for a support system, what should I look for exactly? Kitu healthy, si kitu toxic. Tena I'm seeking help. Then I come out of
unakuja unani body shame tena. Relax.
So if I'm looking for a support system, what exactly should I look for?
So maybe just to break it down, you can start with what are your needs. So you can start with your physical needs. So you would need someone maybe to come and clean, cook, whatever. So that means you'll get a house help. If you have emotional needs, maybe you'll have a therapist, you'll have Malaica as a support group, you'll have friends, Zura and Maggie. So you decide, you break it down to your needs, physical needs, emotional needs, psychological. What else are there?
Spiritual.
If you need a pastor, if you need to go to church, you need community. Everyone needs community. And I think when you decide what kind of community you want to join, like for Malaica, it's non-judgmental. It's a space where you can say anything and no one will be like, what's wrong with you? You know? And so it's important to also know the kind of friends you want, so that if you want a friend who's fun, like Akina Zura over here, you can talk about anything.
Fun times.
If you're having a problem, okay, you're not being able to have sex the way you wanted to have, you can go and tell them and they'll. Yes,
That was an example.
Any example
even me, I'm
to
not
say?
such an example. No, I'm making it an example. Maybe, yeah.
It's okay.
No, you're mlisema, that person is big, so I know it's not you.
That person was me, please.
Ni venye unajua huku watu nje wako na tabia mbaya sana. Watachukua tu hiyo section.
Watachukua
It was just
hypothetically.
It's okay, relax.
So anyway, so it's important to to love yourself.
To love yourself and get the right support system. Another question. Many people, not all, many people have had bad experiences with service providers. Umeenda clinic, we unasimama aje hapo? So ingia kwa line. We kwani si nimekwambia usimame hapa?
Na ngoja exodie tu na midwife.
Eka mkono vizuri, kama for example, there's a mama nilikuwa nimeenda clinic at some point, alikuwa amevaa long sleeve. So lazima tupimwe. So in my first whatever. Clinics nilikuwa naenda. Okay, there's a place I used to go to. Acha tu nisiseme. So I think she didn't know something that I don't know. Aliweka tu mkono hivi apime pressure. Akaambiwa, unataka nikupime pressure juu ya nguo? Songa huko. Na akasonga, but she just stood there because she genuinely didn't know what to do. So please talk to service providers. How can they fully support moms, mental health ya mama? Because hata labda akikuja hiyo clinic, hata yeye pia hajielewi ya ukweli tu. Because enyewe sasa zingine hizo clinics some of them walikuwa wanafanya vitu weird, but ukisit back na muangalia utaona ajielewi ya ukweli. So how can the service providers support them well? How can they improve their approach?
One thing I'll say, and I know it's not what you expected, but service providers also need to take care of their mental health, because any service provider is talking like that.
Pia kona
stress.
Okay. Is it because they've seen a lot of nini?
Sasa unaimagine pia ameona a lot, but just add on to their own problem.
It is true. Akona stress. Juu hiyo ni stress tu anakutolea.
And at Malaica, all our nurses and all our people are very happy because I help them be happy. I help them relieve their stress.
Nice. So as simple as that, we'll service provider our work on him or herself.
Because you cannot be nice unless you also be nice to yourself. How will you be nice to anyone and wewe mwenyewe unajitesa, unajinyima, it's good to be nice to yourself, and then you can afford to be nice. So this person is being mean, again, you take a step back and look and see this service provider or this nurse or this person is having a lot of problems that are unsolved.
Let me tell you some short sad story. Sometime when my baby was young, I used to have Mama Fuana come at the end of the week. So one day, tulikuwa tukakuwa na beshte, this Mama Fuana come na beshte yake. So huyu beshte yake alikuwa ananiambia story. She went to some place to give birth. So unono kichekiwa whatever.
2 fingers in the sky.
2 fingers in the sky. When you're being checked, mwenye alikuwa anamcheck, I think alikuwa na whatever zinaitwaje? Stick-ons. And I think they were
out.
And I think they were sharp. But in that state, you don't have the time to look at someone's fingers.
Unashanga tu what's going on.
Unashanga tu what is happening. So, and as she was delivering, I don't know what was happening, but I think they had to put in hands at some point. Kulingana na story yake, and that is what was happening. Kenye ilimsaidia ni a doctor just, the way you just let the other people do their thing. A doctor now walked in and noticed guarwa, and it was so bad, and I felt for her, and it made me think, why would someone go do their job like that? But now that we explain, if you're not taking care of yourself, you'll definitely, if you're not being nice to yourself, you're not nice to others.
You don't see the need to be nice to others.
Which also comes to hurt people, hurt others. Because how would you do that to someone?
Surely.
So ni doctor said, so this whole time this mother is wondering, what is happening? What is happening? Why am I feeling like this? And on top of that, pia naambiwa, kaa vizuri, unasumbua hapa.
Unaambia mtoto vile aliingia lazima atoke hivyo hivyo.
Oh no.
By the time you're coming out of there, you're so damaged. Anyway.
Painful experiences there.
Yeah. So service providers work on yourself. Yeah. But there are good service providers.
Yeah.
Like the one who helped me, the midwife who helped me in my delivery. Mimi after kuzaa hadi wa leo nasemanga nikimwona naweza mpea hata pesa, gift hamper or something. I believe I am alive because God used that man. Yeah, he really did a good job. If you're watching, his name I think was who? Stevie? If I'm not wrong, Steven. In case nimekuwa so popular that I have reached hadi kwa simu yako. Thank you so much. Ataona.
Steven, congratulations for being a good.
Yeah, he was really good.
As a doc. In African cultures, ukiambiwa uende kwa therapist, madhare, hakuna njia ingine, like you are crazy. How do we break away from that norm? Because I could be depressed, I could want to seek help, but
I can't because you're still
nikienda niambie mama yangu venye I want to see someone, ama bwana yangu, that I think I should kwanza bwana, juu sasa mama yako labda haizi kusaidia sana. True. So bwana, imeenda, oh babe, I think I need to see someone because I'm feeling this way. No. Tusemekana sisi umechizi. No, you're not. How do we come out of that? Sensitize people about mental health awareness.
Yeah.
Juu Kenya ukitaja tu mental health, ni mwenda wa madhare.
Ni kweli. So one thing I just want to say to people, it will sound funny, but we are all crazy. It's the degree that matters, yeah? So stop acting like you're so put together and you're okay. All of us, we all have problems. And that's just to help everyone to feel comfortable. And everyone deserves therapy. And when I say deserves, it's because it's a good thing. It will help you overcome some things and become a better person. And get to a place where you appreciate yourself. So when you say that, I think Africa, what happens is we keep saying, oh, we are strong, this is for the weak. And I think those things come from a place where we are trying to prove that we are strong.
Okay.
Yeah, because why are you refusing some things? Because they make you look weak. If you're a strong person, then your strength doesn't go away because you did something. Yeah, your strength doesn't go away. You're strong. That's bottom line, So if you're trying to prove your strength, then you're not actually strong. If you're trying to show people, me, I can't do this because I'm strong, then it means if you're limited to do some things, then you're actually weak. And most of us Africans, the ones who can't do these things are the weaker ones. Let's just be honest. If you can't try new things, if you can't be open and vulnerable.
Open-minded.
Yeah, if you can't be open and vulnerable, then you're the weak one. So please try and be strong today.
Yeah. And please go seek help. Me, I'm tired of seeing grumpy old people.
Hana. Tuna mse amejam tu. Unajam juu amejam nini?
Please seek help.
Some of us are carrying, our families on their back.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to do anything. So you go to therapy, wakuja kutupia mashida zao. It's not fair. Guys, let's all embrace therapy in whatever form it comes. There churches have therapy. Malaica has therapy for 900.
Imagine.
Can I come even if I'm not pregnant or postpartum mom?
As long as it's a mom.
Me bora tu nijili. Mimi Zoom. Can I bring myself?
That's what you will do if you want to come. You sponsor a mom for 99. And then if you sponsor that mom, then we'll do the session for you.
Or really?
100.
I will sponsor.
Is this just our offer or for everyone who wants to come?
Ni swali.
tutauliza
Uliza tujue kwa sababu
lakini tutaconfirm hapo kwa comments. Lakini if you sponsor a mom, you can come for 1900.
Me I want to sponsor a mom.
Yeah.
If I want to sponsor a mom, kama uko hapo na unataka sponsorship ya for 99.
Yeah, I also sponsor a mom.
Yeah.
Me I want to sponsor a young mom.
Sini young.
Okay, then
our audience mainly ni all like young moms.
Me I want to sponsor a teen mom. Yeah.
Teen moms. I was a teen mom once.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I wish I had Malaica.
And your life didn't end.
My life just started actually.
Niliambiwa hapo if you get pregnant before where your life will end.
Mimi sijui kama singepata mtoto kama ningekuwa where I am today. So I'm very grateful.
Okay.
Okay, question. So I have expressed to my partner, I don't think I'm feeling okay. I think I need help. And my partner is a very positive person. Very positive. You know, you're seeing where I'm going. Every time I'm not okay, they're like, no, don't worry, baby. You'll be fine. No. You'll be fine. I'm here for you. I'm here. But they're not
Talk to me.
But they don't get, you actually need professional help. Other than the love and the cuddles they give you. So mtu akona such a partner, how can they go about it? No partner at least. I'm actually to I get your help. Because this other person is thinking they're helping by being positive, but they are too positive. They can't help. They're trying to be Jesus.
They say there's toxic positivity.
Okay.
When the person doesn't allow you to feel the negative emotions.
Yeah, they don't allow you at all.
Yeah, because everyone has emotions, positive and negative. Some mtu anakukataza usikie hizo negative, anakuambia wewe tu tuko positive hapa. It's a lie, you know. But one thing, when you say that, I'm just thinking, in this partnership, if you're not allowed to get out of what this person thinks, you know, like if you can't do the therapy just because you want, this person doesn't get it, then it means there are many other areas in that partnership where you're not able to do things you want because this person doesn't get it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's okay for partners to realize that you don't do the same things.
We are different people.
Yeah, and you can agree to disagree, and you can do different things to get to where you want to go together. Yeah, so you can go for therapy, come and tell him, okay, I went for therapy and this happened, and he should be open to you doing it. If not him going, then at least you can go.
If he's not open and he's still positive, am I safe to say this is a wolf behind a sheep's skin?
If he's not what?
Open to
therapy,
but muda nakwambia babe, don't worry, we can do this. Ako hiyo toxic positivity. So but nimeamua I'll still get out of his opinion, go nikuje nimwambie bedhe nilienda kuuliza na sasa mbona ulienda? Si nilikwambia you can get through this.
Unisikizangi why?
Could that be some form of, I don't know,
hailewi tu by the
hailewi tu osieti ni mbaya.
Women don't understand that it's harder for them to understand. You can imagine our grandmothers don't understand. Now imagine a man. They take for men they take a bit more time, and I think there should be a Malaica for men.
Please.
Yeah, by the way,
we should do men.
Like when you tulisema saili, like women, since we are born, we are trained how to be wives, how to be mothers, how to be nurturers.
No one is training them.
No one is training men how to be husbands.
Protectors and providers.
But I listened to Lynn Ngugi's interview Pastor Elizabeth somebody.
Ongo uyo namjua.
Yeah, and she said something very important. She said it is the mom's, okay, I don't know if that is entirely true, but it made some sense. It is the mom's job to now teach the son how to one day you'll have a wife, this is how you need to behave.
That is how I'm parenting different now.
Okay.
Be kind to women, be supportive.
Because now in our homes you find mtu ako na boy na girl, but the girl will be trained. Boy anacho tuko na video games,
utawasha hizo vyombo.
No one is talking to them.
Because you see, hivyo wanaume wanafaa wakae chini, wapikiwe, wafanyiwe. Cooking is a life skill.
Yeah.
If you don't eat, you will die. Now
usipoa
utakufa njaa.
1, 2, 3.
But still you need to learn certain things.
True. So if you have a boy or if you have young brothers, cousins and all, pia wao wanza kuwa empower, because I think someone else also said actually it was Funke Felix, I listened to her a lot. She was saying the amount of empowerment girls tumepewa saa hii tukikosa kufunzwa in the next 10 years we will still survive. That's how much empowerment tumepewa. So if you have boys around you, also empower them.
And also I think now the opposite is true for men. Apart, it's like girls are empowered, but I think for men and boys it's to help, train them to do, like not even train them, let them do things, let them be independent, because even I think men are like husbands or whatever, you should let them do stuff for them to feel the important, whatever they need to feel in development. Because men
make mistakes
figure out with the man, because I think women and men are different, and so I know it's a different dynamic there, but I think boys should be left to figure out things and make mistakes and learn from them. More than training them. I think they have some blueprint in them to do things.
So now we just let them do.
Okay, if they are a small child, yes, show them, but at some point let them.
Wow, the last question. Time inaenda. What advice would you give a mom who is struggling with mental health? There's a mom out there watching you, Sai. What would you tell them?
It's okay to look for help, and whatever you're feeling is not strange, it's not weird, it's not wrong. Open up to whoever is around you and make sure that you talk to someone and look for someone to help, even if it's not a professional. And also, if you can, please join Malaica. Apart from psychologists, they also have nurses who are also so awesome. They listen to you. So the mental health aspect doesn't start and stop with me as a psychologist. There are so many people, and I'm sure you've seen Dr. Lisa, you'll see Helen, our nurse midwife. All these people are there for your mental health. So you'll be in a group with other moms, and you will be happy, and I think your pregnancy will be so much better. And so it's important to connect with people and don't be alone. I know it's very tempting.
Nijifungie tu kidogo.
Especially postpartum depression comes from staying at home. You see, I say those first 3 months. Don't just stay those 3 months. No, because you'll come out with postpartum depression or something similar. So please get out, talk to people, take a walk, just do something. Yeah, that's what I say.
And as we wind up, I'd want to know, what are some of the changes you would want to see in the maternal health sector? And then
the changes I'd like to see is more collaborations between organizations, and also more moms looking for help, and more moms being open to working on themselves for the better of the family. So I think if a mom works on herself, the family is happier.
Yes.
Yeah.
By working on herself, what exactly do you mean?
I mean by going out for what she wants.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, and what she needs. Sometimes we think what we want is what we need.
Na hizo childhood wounds pia. Healing the childhood wounds.
Yeah, if people can heal their childhood wounds, it's a lot, and it's heavy work. It's not fun, but it's important work. If you can do that as a mom, you will raise a healthy generation and healthy children, happy children.
Yes.
I think for me, the biggest thing nimechukua hapa is you too working on yourself. Maybe because I'm such a big champion of working on yourself. You know, simple things that are like exercise, reading books, I don't know, elevating your network, you know, people you interact with. So work on yourself. As you work on yourself, easy vitu zina drop off, right? Yeah.
That's the root of all problems and all solutions.
Wow, now you have to go.
Tukae.
This was so nice.
Thank you, Malaica. You bring us amazing guests. Bana, tutaki hata waende. But for sure, tutakurudisha.
Yeah. Now, our audience, please don't be too slow. We're bringing these people here so that you see the value you can get from Malaica. And they have good offers. They have nice delivery packages. CS goes for
169,999.
And normal delivery goes for 69,999, right?
Yeah.
Those are very affordable prices. Kuja watu wanapigwa bei.
Yeah, na ukienda hospitali bado you will still get one treatment, utasumbuliwa like
your mental health will be taken care of as you give birth. Utakuwa na personal people there.
Let me ask you, mtu akienda kuzaa, we unaendanga rounds huko ama we ni wa huku nje for vibes?
Interesting, you said vibes. Nakwanga wa vibes, but anyway, no, I'm not there, but there's the obs guy. There's the obs guy and there's the nurse midwife. So there's a team there, and again, they are with knowledge from me, their own knowledge.
Watakuja waniulize how I'm doing.
In as much as you're not there, if I request for you naweza kupata.
Yes, unaweza kunipata, niko on call. Lakini hao watakupea treatment mzuri.
Or you have trained them well.
Right? Nimewatouch with the love.
Nice. And you get to have walk with you even after delivery all the way postpartum. Yeah. This was a really nice episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Save this video because you'll need to go watch it again and again and again and again to get these points vizuri. And again, kama hauja subscribe, you're not doing well. Umewacha hadi hapa na hauja subscribe. What is wrong? Please subscribe. Subscribe. Unaweke TikTok na Instagram fuate huko. And go follow Malaica. They are on all social media platforms, right? As Malaica with a C, utaiona tu hapo. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Adios.